everybody, welcome to my message number 2, keeping up with the best of summer. If you want to check out my first one, I did the best of summer sweets, drinks, and desserts. And this one is the best of summer hors d'oeuvres and finger foods. These either can be just to eat with you and your family or by yourself or for an event. Let's get into it. So let's start with hors d'oeuvres. These are things, that are passed out on trays at parties, or you just have them out when you're having an event. Every season has their own array of classic favorite hors d'oeuvres, and I am an excellent party thrower / planner. So let me help you out. We have mini hot dogs, mini burgers, mini chicken burgers, and mini corn dogs. They are always, or mini meatballs as well. You can do cocktail weenies. I don't know what kind of sauce is on there, but everybody loves a good cocktail weenie. No pun intended. Those are always going to be good, but if you want to spice up your party a little bit, add miniature quesadillas and miniature tacos. You could do like your version of jalapeno poppers, deep fried mushrooms, what do they have? Mac and cheese bites, crab cakes, all good for summer. People will eat it up. Anything with lemon, like a lemon piece of fish or something, I don't know, would also be good. I'm not an expert on fish. I don't really eat it that much. Mini kebabs, or seasoned pieces of steak. Like, I watched people clear a whole tray of like cute cut pieces of steak that are just flavored. Like, people just love steak. You have an array of dipping sauces, and they can like put a little in a ramekin and dip their meat in it. Same with the mini meatballs. Lobster rolls, potato skins, mozzarella sticks, mini quiches. You can do breakfast ones for brunch, or you can do like little mini pot pies. Those always go over well. But I like those around Christmas, but people, like, I've been seeing them a lot at summer events. You can play with fruits and vegetables like deep fried cauliflower, deep fried green beans, deep fried asparagus. You'd be surprised who picks at that kind of stuff. Deep fried Oreos. That's like something I've only tried once and it was delicious. Let's see, what else today? Oh, mini bagel pizzas, or like your version of pizza bites. You can do mini version of those little like croissant rolls, just bread in general. Little mini pieces of Italian bread with dipping oil, always popular. Let's talk about more of a finger food. Like, this is something that people would like, you would have plates by that they can serve themselves and take to the table wherever they're hanging out and eat while they're talking. Less of on a tray being passed around and more of help yourself. We have the classics. Try to make your own deep fried tortilla chips, because that's always a nice touch to have fresh chips, different colors. You can dye corn any color you want, but so for the classic dips, salsa, guac, queso dip, chicken wing dip. You can find all of these on Google. Just Google it. They'll have different versions and you can pick one. Taco dip. Just regular chips and dip, where you have like French onion dip, horseradish, like all different kinds of dips that they can pick from. There's like I'm trying to think of them off the top of my head. I did this list on Sunday and I saw a commercial and I was like, oh, like mini strawberry shortcakes. Those are really good and popular, but they don't really last long in the sun, so keep that in mind. You can do like a classic meat and cheese and cracker tray, a fruit bowl. You can cut, my mom used to get a watermelon, cut it in half and make a handle out of part of the top of the watermelon, and then just fill, like she would gut out the watermelon, scoop out until it was like a bowl. And I don't know how she did it, but she made it into a little basket, and you can find tutorials on YouTube, and she just filled that up with fruit, and it was always empty by the end of the party. Like strawberries, blueberries, grapes, kiwi, all that good stuff. Cantaloupe, or cantaloupe. The cantaloupe is the animal, I think, right? Oh my god, I'm so hot right now. I'm trying to ignore the heat by talking to you. Alright, so we have deep fried asparagus, like I said, but don't forget deep fried French fries or sweet potato fries are always going to be nice at a party, especially if they're seasoned. Don't forget the ketchup and ranch dip. Those are the most popular for French fries. You can even do like a loaded fry with cheese and bacon. That goes over very well. Let's talk about dinners. These are really great dinners to eat. Tacos is number one for the summer, first of all, but we have steak, barbecue chicken, fried chicken, grilled chicken, lemon pepper chicken was the number one flavor of the summer. Stir fry, like any kind of seafood, lobster and steak in general, crab. I'm allergic to shellfish, so excuse me, I don't know all of them because I found out on a cocktail shrimp, so I never got to try like crab and all the good stuff. But people do oysters in the summer, oysters, clams, clam bakes, pig roasts. I used to go to a pig roast every year and be so sad. I was the little kid just like staring at the cooking pig with the apple in its mouth. I'm like, we are horrible to you and I am not eating. What do we get? It looks alive, Mom. I was that kid. My mom's like, just have a hot dog. She also didn't tell me that parts of the thing I was watching is in hot dogs. Would have blew my mind. Salads of all kinds are popular. The most common is chicken Caesar salad, but you can do all different kinds. Just go to Google and put in summer salad ideas and you'll get like 50. Same with chicken and steak, the number one dishes, like of different flavors and things to do over the summer. Then you have the classics, hamburgers, hot dogs, Philly cheese steaks, steak-'em sandwiches, remember those? I haven't had one of those in like 5 years. Sloppy Joes, remember those? I was never a big fan. I just let my mom made it nice for me. She put barbecue sauce on mine instead of the Sloppy Joe because I don't really like ketchup, even though I'm pretty sure tomatoes are in barbecue sauce. So my mom would do like a little bit of hamburger with just barbecue for me and I would eat it. But I don't really like Sloppy Joe flavor like out of the can. But I don't, guys, I'm weird. I only eat sauce on pizza. I don't put it on my pasta. I don't. I'm like a little 5-year-old. I eat it with butter and Parmesan cheese. Some garlic, so I don't really like tomatoes. They're gross. I throw them out of my salad all the time. Fried green tomatoes, by the way, also good to have in the summer. Also a good movie. You should rewatch that movie. Fish. Also any kind of fish. A big hit. Fried fish especially, not just for Lent. It's very popular in the summer as well. Let's see if I can, that's all I got on my list. I'm going to see if I can come up with some off the top of my head. What do we eat more? Somebody told me to deep fry spaghetti. Please let me know in the comments if you have ever done that. I think Wegmans used to do that and it tasted delicious. Like they would just throw the spaghetti in a deep fryer. And I was just like, I looked at my mom, I'm like, that's how you cook spaghetti? My mom's like, not at home. They didn't have many deep fryers yet. But, try that. Because I remember I kept going back to Wegmans and wanting more. It must change the flavor, but it's been too long. I can't give you a solid. If it's good, let me know. Since we're outside, why don't you try, and they're cheaper this time of year, getting a turkey and deep frying that puppy. I had that once and I remember and it was delicious, but my dad didn't and I do not know how to make it, but I know that turkeys are pretty fucking cheap this time of year and you're outside anyway. Deep fry that sucker. Do a rotisserie chicken. That's also another summer meal that is delicious. A roast. Well, don't do roast. You're going to be heating up your house unless you have a crock pot. Anything in the crock pot, chili, why would you want to eat that in the summer? I'm giving horrible ideas. Let's just end it here. I'm thinking of winter foods now because I want